go. Welcome, everybody, to Puzzle Agent 2, continuation of Puzzle Agent the First.
Whoa.
Yes, I'm joined by Kendall. Say hi, Kendall.
Hi, Kendall.
Good job. Alright, new game. Kendall's doing all the puzzles.
Nelson Tethers, Department of Puzzle Research. Just arrived in Scoggins, Minnesota. There's a weird man staring at me. Some kind of thing going on at the local eraser factory. Locals report hearing whispers. Snow must be playing tricks on my eyes. For a second, I thought I saw...
Dang it, Moon.
EUA looks beautiful tonight.
He just has a spyglass in his coat pocket. Can Nelson see the unique details of the moon? Rotate the rings of the scope until each ring is locked in place and each column of symbols contains no duplicates. What?
We're just getting right into it, aren't we? What?
Until each column of symbols contains no duplicates. Alright, let's say...
I say we go random and hope.
That seemed to work.
Yeah, looks like it. We go random and hope. It worked.
It did a ping.
That's a lot of taxpayer dollars. Just more.
Is it?
Yeah, it was like 97,000.
I didn't notice, but I'll check next time.
It was so much more, man. Teeth.
He's dreaming.
Eraser Factory is back open, even though Foreman Isaac Dabner remains missing. The Bureau's marking this case officially closed.
Is that an anime poster on
I don't know.
a Japan, like, I don't know.
Ingram?
See?
Oh, hiya, Nelson. Thought you'd left for the night.
Okay.
Ingraham?
How are things going in vegetable crimes?
The guys in leafy greens are pretty busy, but you know how dull it is in roots and tubers. We haven't had a real case since the Taro murders back in '76. What I wouldn't give to see some field action like you did. Puzzle Division. Wow!
Okay.
Are you looking through the Scoggins file?
I sure am. Oh, I hope you don't mind. It's just, I'm kind of a fan. You didn't just reopen some eraser factory. You completely cracked that case like it was some first-timer's letter substitution puzzle.
Yeah. Crack that case wide open.
Hold on, that one's scratched out. That one is.
Maybe you have to do trespass, like,
Jim, Puzzle Division isn't that exciting.
Oh, there's
Come
just
on,
two
Nelson.
different
You were out of the
pieces.
office a whole week.
oh, come on. That was sad.
Jim, Puzzle Division isn't that exciting.
Oh,
Come on.
So, what are you doing in my office?
Check it out! I just solved the latest from Japanese puzzle master Hanji Monosaki. It's rated 4 dragons. Looks like you've got some competition in the puzzle solving department.
Yeah, about that.
he saw this 4-dragon puzzle designed by puzzle master Haji Monosaki. What's the next number in this sequence? 11, 12, 1, 2. What do you think?
Hmm. I don't know.
Okay, what goes from 12 back to 1?
Subtract 11 from 12 and got 1. I'm so smart. That's not it though.
I'm trying to think of a hint besides, you know, using the actual hint button. Whatever. We'll give it the old college try, Kendall.
$11, $12, $1, $2. I would say a negative number, but there's not a negative thing there. Like, I'm getting flashbacks to 7th grade.
No, I'm guessing
Or-
a negative
I
number.
don't even know when we did. I don't know when we did
Okay, what
sequences.
what goes from 12 to 1?
A clock.
Yes.
3.
Yes, that's
Look how many taxpayer dollars, man. That's so much more.
10 cents.
Stupid Monosaki puzzle.
Nice try, Jim, but you see here,
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
don't worry. You almost... Hey, Jim, if you like puzzles, maybe you could do me a huge favor. I'm gonna be taking some time off, and I've still got all these tapes from the Scoggins case.
So, a lot of tapes.
You want me to log them into evidence? These tapes must have all the puzzles.
Thanks, Jim. And I'll probably be recording more notes while I'm away.
No problem. Just mail them back to me and I'll file them through Vegetable Crimes.
Thanks for the help, Jim.
Yeah, Nelson. Have a good
No
trip
emotion.
to wherever.
The Bureau's marking this case officially closed, but I can't leave it like this. The factory foreman is still missing, and there has to be some rational explanation for all the things I've seen. It's going to take all my vacation time, but I won't be able to relax until I've found Isaac Davner and gotten to the bottom of this case. The only way to do that is to go back to Scoggins, Minnesota.
There's gum!
Oh, gum, it's back.
I'm finally back in Scoggins. The place is a lot quieter at night.
Oh no.
I don't see any of the familiar townspeople. I'm going to check into Valda's Inn and get a fresh start on the case in the morning.
Ooh.
Stealing all the gum I can get. Okay, wait.
I think that's it.
Man,
Wait, ooh.
man, these are really hidden. Okay.
I don't see
Oh,
anymore.
it's got that thing.
The wow.
Okay.
Oh my, Mr. Agent Tethers.
Gum.
Gum. On the desk, and that one's huge.
Gum.
Oh, there's
Good
one.
evening,
Oh,
Mrs.
there's
Karen.
one on the door.
Oh dear. I mean, good evening, Agent Tethers. I didn't expect to see the FBI back here in town. Not now that the eraser factory's back up and running.
This is just a personal trip. Has anyone heard from the factory foreman, Isaac Davner?
What? Who? Oh, no. I mean, I don't recall anyone with that name.
I never did get to try your famous hot dish.
Oh, well, have a seat and I can whip up. I mean, we're all out. No, sir, not a scrap of it anywhere. Can't make any hot dish for the guests just come in from the cold.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
I don't think they like Nelson anymore. It's like, well, it's him, it's the guy.
Gum.
Do you know
Gum
where
is
I
more
can get some
important.
chewing gum?
Gum? Oh my, no. You won't find a stick of it anywhere in town. Not until spring at the earliest, and maybe not even then.
Why do you say that?
There've been rumblings in the town council trying to ban it within city limits.
But gum's the only thing that helps me concentrate.
Yeah, it's all part of the new Keep Scoggins Beautiful campaign. It's just a darn shame. You can see pieces stuck to walls and trees everywhere you look.
Yeah. I picked
I'll
up,
be
like,
on the
10
lookout for it.
pieces outside.
I suppose the factory's still running with no problems?
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't he just
Our
bring
plant
gum with
supplies
him
the
this
White
time?
House with all of its erasers, don't you know?
Don't you know?
Yes, ma'am. It's a national treasure.
And you helped us get to the bottom of that nasty incident like a real town hero.
Well, it was no...
Which is why it's so unusual that you'd be back in town again.
Puzzle.
Vacancy.
Could I get the same room I had last time?
Oh no, oh dear, this is terrible. We're completely booked up, I'm afraid. No vacancies.
No vacancies? In Scoggins?
Oh yeah, lots of, tourists. Here for the snow and, erasers. Look, you can see here for yourself.
Okay. There's 6 rooms at the inn, 3 on each floor. The guest requests are: Mr. Maxwell insists he stays on the floor above Miss LaRue. Miss Dimpleton will not stay on the floor with more men than women. Mr. Blesson and Mr. Carlman always get rooms on the same floor.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's go back to the rules. Maxwell must be above LaRue. Dimpleton has to be on the floor with more women. And Blesson and Carlman get rooms on the same floor.
Maxwell above LaRue, so we should just do that first.
Maxwell and
LaRue's, yeah, right there. And then Blesson and Dimpleton are on this. Wait, no. Blesson and Carlman are on the same floor.
And they can't be down there, so they have to be up there.
So that means
And
yeah, I think it's Miss Dimpleton would have to be on the bottom, and then Tethers would have to be on the bottom.
there we go.
Seems right. Let's waste them taxpayer dollars. Woo!
3 stamps. Classified or free.
That's a lot of stamps.
It looks like there's a room available.
Well, isn't this embarrassing? Ah, that room is being, fumigated. Ghosts.
Ghosts?
No, not ghosts. The other thing.
Bedbugs?
Oh, heavens, no. Of course it's not bed bugs. It's, painters.
The room's being fumigated for painters?
Don't be silly, Agent Tethers. I mean to say the room's being painted. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to look somewhere else.
But it's freezing, and this is the only hotel in...
Yeah, no vacancies. You'll just have to go outside.
Get the gum above the door.
That ain't gum.
That I think that's gum.
I kind of miss the wooden gnome collection, Miss Garrett. Made the whole place seem creepier.
What an offhanded compliment. I guess we're
To
going
talk-
outside.
We did. He didn't even use his hands. He just walked
Scoggins
into the
hasn't
door.
wasted any time making me feel unsettled and unwelcome. Tried to check into the hotel, only to be told there were no vacancies. Unless the town's become a tourist hotspot, the innkeeper is trying to hide something.
Raggy.
Just heard something from the alley behind the hotel. The alley where I saw one of those creatures. I'm going to investigate.
He looks scared. I didn't know that was a door.
I thought I was gonna scale it and I was gonna laugh at him.
That ain't good.
Teeth.
Oh, it's just the door.
The door whispers to us.
Yes.
I guess we do got a room.
The noises in the alley turned out to be nothing more sinister than a back door to a warm room for the night. There has to be a reason Mrs. Garrett doesn't want anyone to know I'm staying here. But that, is a mystery for tomorrow.
Gun?
For a second, I thought I saw someone on the street below. Probably just my imagination.
Gun? No?
Ah, a hidden people lamp to stare at me all night while I sleep. Comforting.
Isn't it facing away from the bed?
Oh no.
Oh, it's one of these. Solve it, Kendall. You got this.
So 4 goes first. The one at 4 goes first. And then 3. Wait, no. Wait, yes, 3. Yeah, 3 is second. And then 4 is third. That looks right. That was a load of stamps.
Even more stamps.
Another puzzle solved.
Great job, Nelson. You're doing God's work.
I wonder if I could sneak this painting out in my carry-on luggage.
Why would he? That's so mean.
Anything else to inspect?
Is there gum on the window?
There's gum on the ceiling, apparently. Okay, I guess we're going to bed.
It's clear now that the mysteries of Scoggins go deeper than the incident at the eraser factory. And I'm convinced I made the right choice to come back. Assuming, of course, I make it through the night.
You jinxed it, Nelson.
That moon is like on.
It's like Majora's Mask.
Anyways.
It's that astronaut.
You is looking beautiful tonight.
Remember when the game started and you had that dream about the astronaut?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more than just a dream.
Huh?
They keep doing this.
Listening into Scoggins' missing residents in the order that disappeared, starting from the first to go missing.
Oh, this is like an.
It's no. Someone knows I'm in town because
Oh.
I've just received a note. Isaac Davner does not exist. I won't have any idea what that means until I've gotten enough information to solve the puzzle on the other side. My first priority tomorrow is to take this note into town and find out what these names have in common.
Apparently, we don't know those other residents.
Who's missing, huh?
It's Daryl! Do we want to talk to Daryl?
Yes.
Stupid flyers. Crash of a black moon.
Excuse me. Daryl, was it?
Hang on, Hey, you're that FBI guy!
Special Agent Tethers, Puzzle Research Division.
Yeah, well, I've got a missing person case for you guys to solve.
The factory foreman?
That's old news. I'm talking about my brother Daryl.
Daryl and Daryl. What?
Yep. Daryl
Oh,
with an
like-
E and Daryl with a Y.
I don't like that.
Could you tell me more about your brother's disappearance?
We were out past Sesame Woods a couple of days ago. Daryl split off on his own because he said we were in Barrel Oak country.
Barrelope?
Oh, they're real. Don't doubt it.
And he was scared of them.
Scared? Nah, he went hunting for him. Haven't seen him since.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Daryl?
He's allergic to walnuts. What do you want to know? Not much to it, Mr. FBI. He went missing out past Sesame Woods, and somebody needs to go look for him.
Have you seen or heard from Isaac Davner since I left?
Who?
The foreman of the eraser factory. He went missing after the factory shut down.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah, figures. People here go missing all the time.
They do?
Whoa.
Do you know anything about the hidden people?
Great. My brother goes missing, and the FBI comes to ask me about forest gnomes.
You don't believe in them?
You should have come here earlier, when I was 4 years old, and listened to bedtime stories.
Puzzle.
New
Where have you
puzzle.
been putting up those flyers?
I've been getting permission first. It's legal.
Need any help?
Sure. Federal tax dollars should work.
But the flyer bandit is at large and will steal them. Show that exactly 50 flyers will make it to the other side of town. Each person will pick up one paper at a fork in the road. Half will take the left path. The bandit will steal the flyers from anyone who passes by him. The bandit is at one of 3 locations marked with a question mark, but no one knows. Oh, it's
Oh
like
god,
fish.
it's another one of these.
It's a fish.
No. Hmm.
Okay, so we gotta get
Oh,
50
boy.
flyers to the other side.
No, no.
Okay. We should probably ensure that
The largest
the
ones.
largest ones are safe,
So that'd be
or mostly safe at least. It'd be either there, or there. That's the safest spots.
I would say the yeah. Should.
3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, 27. It's gonna be 34 at minimum. That's 27.
That one seems okay. I think that'd work.
You need to make sure 50 are getting to the other side.
Well, there's only one that can,
Hold on.
one question mark that can take it.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34.
I think that'll work. Because if the question mark is at the rightmost.
Hold on. Alright, we got 23, 27, 30, 34. So 34, 46. Assuming he takes the most. So we can't guarantee that. Yeah, let's hit this. Alright, we're getting closer. That's 45 at a minimum.
It's 46 at a minimum.
Okay,
Right?
right. Hint.
Chew the gum. Do it.
Find a way to distribute the same number of flyers in locations where the bandits may strike.
Okay.
The same number. Oh, yeah, it's like the fish. We need the same number. Okay.
So that's not the same number.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Alright, 15,
That should be good.
26.
Because either way, I think that's it.
Okay, let's try it.
It just showed us which one it was because it marked it up. Gum.
We used one gun. We're still the top agent, though.
There you go. That should get everybody in town on the lookout for Daryl.
I doubt it in this town. People disappear all the time in Scoggins. Nobody even notices anymore.
There have been other missing people?
Plenty others. Even that researcher over at the campground had his buddy go missing just last week.
Do you know where I could...
He's got a trailer at the Wallows campground. Name's Alfred, something or other.
Alfred,
Have fun, Mr. FBI.
get the bat.
Try looking for my brother while you're at it.
It sounds like Isaac Davner's just one of many missing people around Scoggins. The cases might all be related. I'm heading to the Wallows to ask a researcher there about his missing friend. And look for Daryl's brother, of course.
Okay. I guess up there. Unless we wanna... I don't think we can stop without assassin. God.
Gum.
That
This
fire
appears
pit
to be
hasn't
a
been used since
campfire.
the last thaw, assuming this place ever thaws. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a researcher.
You found one.
I'm Special Agent Tethers with the FBI Puzzle Research Division. Dr.
Versteckt. But that's my father's name. Call me Alfred. I'm doing anthropological research here in Scoggins. I'm a student of mankind.
Okay.
Someone in town said
Congratulations.
your friend
He's
had
an
gone missing.
anthropologist, like
Friend?
Pinocchio.
Oh, yes, they must be talking about my graduate student, Will Medlock. Very bright young man. Disappeared, when was that? 2 months ago?
That was before the incident at the eraser factory. But no one mentioned it before.
Can't say I'm surprised. Local law enforcement was no help.
Yes, I've met the local law enforcement.
People here are more interested in puzzles than missing people.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this missing grad student, Will?
Well, now that I think about it, I wonder if spending time in Scoggins was starting to have an effect on him.
How do you mean?
He became unfocused. Talked about nightmares and whispers. I didn't think much of it at the time. He
You're an
walked away in the middle of one of my
anthropologist.
discussions about the transformative power of myth and legend. I thought he was just bored, but I never saw him again.
Okay.
What is an anthropologist doing in Scoggins, Minnesota?
Same thing an anthropologist does anywhere else. I'm studying people.
The people of Scoggins? Is there enough to study?
Oh my, yes. The shared reality made by the people and their folklore. I've been here for years, and I've just barely scratched the surface. Don't you get the sense that this is a town on the cusp of something big? Their folklore, their fascination with puzzles. It's as if the energy of thought is being transformed into solving one of the great problems of our age.
It is.
How long have you been here in Scoggins?
Let's see, about 15 years? I'm on my 8th government grant.
He's got 8 grants.
Ooh,
Do you know anything
That's
about
where
the
all the
missing
tax dollars are
factory
going.
foreman, Isaac
that's
Dabney?
it.
Ah, yes. Fascinating story, that. A real suburban myth in the making. To the people of Scoggins, he's the archetype of the martyr, a ritual sacrifice made as an attempt to assert control over capricious nature.
Wait a second. Dabner's not a myth. He's a real person. I've met him.
Myths are real, Agent Tethers. We're all characters playing roles. The hero in a quest for truth, the wise, mysterious sage who serves as his guide.
Wise. Right.
Okay.
You must know something about the local stories about gnomes?
The hidden people? Well, of course. They're the ones who brought me here in the first place. I'm studying the myth and worship of the hidden people.
Oh, then you've dealt with that cult, the Brotherhood of Scoggins.
Oh my, yes. Frightfully mad, all of them. Be careful, Agent Tethers. Their devotion to the hidden people makes them extremely driven and extremely dangerous.
There's 3 old guys in a cabin.
Thanks for your time, Alfred.
Dangerous.
If you hear any more about Isaac
I put them
Dabner
to
or your
sleep
missing
with a
friend,
puzzle.
please let me know.
It's dangerous.
I've just spoken with a mild-mannered but extremely driven agent from the FBI. He was looking for information about the hidden people and the rash of disappearances in the area, including young Will's. Of course, if he's investigating a missing persons case, he'd best talk to Sheriff Bogg. The sheriff may not be helpful, but he is the one man in town with information about all the missing residents.
What he said.
Well, I got an achievement for that. I want just sneaking off to the sheriff's station.
Yeah. I don't miss him. I don't miss him.
Don't miss Sheriff Bogg.
I want him gone.
He tried to shoot us.
I'm finally desperate enough to visit Sheriff Bogg's office, but he's already working against me. A note on the door says, "Out to grab a bite." If I want any answers, I'll have to head to the Moose Ear Diner.
Oh look, do we want to investigate Lori Davenport while we're there?
Oh yeah, of course.
And what's his name? Shifty repairman.
Don't remember its name.
I don't know. He wasn't radical.
Glad his sign's fixed.
Gum! Oh, another puzzle. Let's look at
Daryl's
the
disappearance has got to be tied into all of this somehow.
Between the 5 generators power all the axes using every available power outlet. Generators will even split power if used twice.
What? What? What?
Generators, appliance. Just wire up everything to a single circuit.
Mm-mm-mm. And they gotta use that. You have to do the one that's
Yeah.
still connected, yeah. And then yeah. Can these cross paths with each other?
Maybe. Yes.
Be 10 and 5. They only split if they're used twice, right?
Yes.
So that'd be 15,
15,
10.
15, 15.
Wouldn't the 45 one be too much?
Needs another 30.
And not the.
Oh.
It doesn't need a 50, I don't think.
15. What's that one?
What the heck? Will it not let you?
15.
Alright, 15. I'm doing math in my head. And it's painful. Alright. 25 plus 15 is 40, right?
Yes.
So disconnect one of the 30s and add the 50, and then put the 10. Like, split the 10 in half somehow.
What?
Alright, for the 45, have a 30, a 50, and a 10, and then split them. Like, you gotta find some way to split them. Because that would equal... Because 15 plus 25 plus 5 is 45, right? I would split that with the 40.
Plus 25.
Is 40.
40. There we go.
And then we need to split the 10 somehow.
Put that one at 30.
You could split the 10 and the... But never mind. Drag the 10 all the way to the 15. It didn't drag off. Drag it all the way over there and then use the other 10 to complete that one.
No, it has to equal 15. It can't
That equals 15. That equals 15. 5 plus 10 is 15.
Oh, you're right, because that one's split. Okay. That'd be 7,000.
Did we do it? Darn. I think one of them wasn't. Like, we forgot to do one of
Start
them.
by powering the computer first. The remaining nodes will help you power the other devices.
Which one's the compute?
I suppose
That's. We already did that. Wait, the 41. Nah! All our hard work.
15, 15.
50 needs to go to 45 again. 50 needs to go to 45 and 40, and then the 10 on the end needs to go to 45 and 40.
45, 40.
And then the 10 on the end needs to go to 45 and 40.
Oops.
Now, does that all add up? 15.
15.
I-
30. 25. 30. That's 30.
So add the other 10 to it. The other 10 on the end. Just add that to it.
Okay. 40. That's 25. Plus 10 is 35.
And then the other 45, so it's 25.
Oh no, that's 25 plus 5. So that's 30.
Was the 30 connected? The 30, there we go. That should be done now. Waste all the text, but you're not. What do you mean rejected? They're all right.
Okay, let's take a hint. Every power station node is connected to the generator.
No way.
Really, we need another. The computer has the most sources attached. 5.
5.
All 5.
All of them.
Okay, so
That'd be 20, 45. I don't think that's right. You went over 45. I think it's both 10s and... No, I got an idea. It's both 10s and then the 50. One of the 50 nodes.
it has 5 generators attached.
Yeah, but that doesn't equal 45.
Well, we'll split it.
If it's split, it doesn't equal 45.
15.
What'd you say?
40.
55, 15, 25. Which already equals 45, and then you go over. It goes over, though!
Wait, hold on.
I told you my idea. Both the 10s and then
Computer
power
has
sources.
power-
5.
Should we go one more hint?
Just go for it. I think I have it, but go for it.
The computer will draw from all the nodes from 2 generators. Plus an additional node from third source.
I was right, Riley.
Okay, Kendall.
You could have just reset.
Okay. Alright.
Both the 10, both the 10s
He'll draw
and all of it.
from all the nodes from 2 generators.
Both the 10s. An additional one from the third source, which is the 50. Both nodes. All nodes.
Why does it
No.
have to be both nodes?
That equals 35. It needs to be the 50 because that'd equal 45.
Golly.
There. Now we gotta split the 50. So put the 50 on the 40 and then the 30 on the 40. And then the 30 on the 15. And both the 30s on the 30. I'm smart. I'm smart.
More stamps.
Ha.
I'm getting an achievement for each puzzle.
Ha. Ha. 1. But I got it.
Okay, let's go in now.
Good.
He hasn't noticed us yet.
Good. Talk to Glory first.
The foreman's wife,
Duh.
Glory Dabner, is still working at the diner as if nothing's happened,
It's gonna turn around. You're right there.
even though her husband's still missing. And the last time I saw her, she was using a chainsaw to try to drown me under a lake of ice. I still don't know how she's involved, but I'd better
Yeah,
make
she
it
wouldn't
clear
hurt.
I'm only trying to help if I want to get any information.
She tried to drown us.
Do we want to talk to her or this guy who's rocking back and forth?
Talk to Mr. Rocky backy forth.
Equal distribution of weight between birds. 12 votes to title compensation circuit. The Whispers.
Oh. Hi, Steve.
Steve.
You're that FBI agent. Grapples?
Tethers.
Okay.
Have you seen Isaac Davner around town?
Davner? The old eraser factory foreman? Oh, nobody's seen him since the incident.
There seem to be a lot of missing persons cases around Scoggins.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Did you know any of the missing people?
I don't talk to a lot of people in town. Just here for business.
Okay. He's shifty.
What can you tell me about the hidden people?
I'm not into that anymore. Market dropped out on gnome figurines.
No, I mean real ones.
Real hidden people? Are you trying to catch me saying something crazy? Is this entrapment?
Are you okay, Steve? You seem tense.
I'm not tense. Lots of people have trouble sleeping. It doesn't mean anything.
How long have you had trouble sleeping?
Since the eraser factory reopened. Why?
Just asking. How's business?
I'm not into tchotchke smuggling anymore, if that's what you're asking.
No, I was just...
You can't prove anything.
Calm down.
Okay. It's that I just can't figure out this problem. Maybe you can help.
Cross the streams.
Oh no.
Don't cross the streams, right?
Crossing streams.
The bear will eat the wolf will eat the mongoose will eat the snake, and the snake will eat the bear somehow. Who has a
No.
weight limit of 201.
So the wolf with the snake and the bear with the mongoose.
The bear won't go with the mongoose.
Well, that's not fair. Well, then the bear by itself. Lonely.
Ah.
He ate him.
Snake ate the bear.
Get back over there. So the bear, then the mongoose. And then the wolf, then the snake. No. Okay. Imagine eating an entire bear.
Wow, he just noped out of there.
Mrs. Davner, Glory, I think Isaac must have been involved in something big.
Can't even
I don't
say
have
hello.
any idea what you're talking about.
Why say hi when you can just say, I think your husband's in something big, boy.
If you've got any information, it's not just a crime to keep quiet. It's preventing me from being able to help find your husband.
I don't know where Isaac is, honest. I'm sorry.
You want to do one more?
Yeah, I don't trust her.
Good thing comes in threes.
If you've got any information, it's not just a crime to keep quiet. It's
Oh, and then I have to talk to him.
And his hateful mustache.
hello, Sheriff Bog.
Agent Heathers,
Regretful.
what are you doing back in town? We got everything under control, and we don't need the FBI poking its...
Calm down, Sheriff. I'm just here on personal leave.
Well, I keep my eye on tourists just the same as FBI agents.
That is to say, you hold them at gunpoint.
When I filed my report with the Bureau, I left out the part about you holding me at gunpoint.
Come on, Tethers. I don't know how you boys do things in Washington, but out here, sometimes a man's gotta do what he's gotta do, even if it means drawing a gun on a fella.
What?
What did you have to do?
I hope you've started to take Bjorn's cult seriously. I'm convinced they're behind the disappearance of Isaac Davner.
What? That's crazy. The Brotherhood of Scoggins are valued members of this community. I'm not gonna let them be harassed by anybody, FBI or no.
He's a part of it.
He's a part of it.
I've heard that Isaac Davner is only one of the people to go missing around Scoggins. What can you tell me about the other disappearances?
What can I tell you? Nothing. Sure, I got files on all the so-called missing
He's so mad. Look at
I don't
Tethers.
have to show them to any FBI man, especially one who's not here on official business.
Okay.
I believe the hidden people have something to do with the
We
incident
knew
at
he
the
wasn't gonna
factory.
be all that helpful.
Agent Tethers, please. Just because we don't live in some fancy city doesn't mean you can treat us like gullible yokels.
All right.
Bye.
You've been just as helpful as always, Sheriff Bog.
Glad to be of service, Agent Tethers. Enjoy your time in our town and behave yourself.
Agent Tethers,
Ah!
we need to talk. Outside.
She's gonna try and kill us again.
What did you need to talk about, Mrs. Davner?
It's about Isaac. He's not back yet. He's supposed to be back.
What?
Chainsaw.
You can
I
chainsaw
warn
me,
you,
aren't you?
Glory, that attacking an FBI agent with a chainsaw is a federal offense.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's just, you were going to stop the Brotherhood. I couldn't let you. Isaac needed to finish his journey.
Journey.
Like, worlds apart and whatever.
Why are you worried about Isaac now? You're the one who helped them take him.
You don't understand. It was the only way to save him.
Save him?
Isaac was troubled. The Brotherhood offered us a way to cure him.
Oh, what's with the puzzles and half-truths?
How are the Brotherhood supposed to cure Isaac?
Some kind of spiritual thing, I guess. Neither of us really understood it, but we were desperate.
Do you have any idea where the hidden people would have taken Isaac?
The hidden people aren't real.
But I saw them taking Isaac away.
It's the Brotherhood. They lied.
What?
What do you mean when you say the Brotherhood
Spiked my
lied?
drinks.
Bjorn talked about finding peace by communing with forest spirits. I thought it was a... what's the word?
A metaphor?
No, a crock. But we'd try anything. And now Isaac's missing.
In the lodge, I saw a photo of you and Isaac with the rest of the Brotherhood.
They said they could help us. Help Isaac. But they've been taking people. They took Isaac. It's all my fault.
They took Isaac? Have you told the sheriff?
The sheriff knows. He's working with them.
I knew it.
Stupid sheriff.
Glory, I'd like to stay and talk, but
You've got to get the missing person files.
that's actually a good idea.
I'll make sure Sheriff Bogg stays in the diner. Find out anything you can about Isaac.
She's gonna help us and then betray us. I
I
don't trust
finally
her.
got some help, more or less, in finding Isaac Davner. His wife, Glory, believes that the local cult is behind all the missing person cases in Scoggins. I'm going back to the sheriff's office to find out exactly what he's hiding in his files.
Who do you trust the most right now?
Agent Tethers.
Oh, look.
Oh, Mr. Scruffman, you've been there the whole time.
And I trust Mr. Tethers the most right now.
That conversation
maybe
between
the,
Glory and me was strictly
lady at the-
confidential, you know.
Lodge. Not lodge. Hotel.
You don't
Trivago.
I know you'd like Isaac out of the way, but I'm going to find him.
If you say so.
Excuse me.
Who do you trust the second most?
Don't trust anyone else.
Alright, I think we'll go to the sheriff's station and then we will end it for today.
Yeah.
once we're done here. I knocked last time. No one's in there.
The station is locked tight. It looks like the sheriff's interest in puzzles extends to office security.
What do you mean, office security? Oh. Oh.
Oh no. Sorry, I was talking to Jaden. Oh god. Is this another one of those get across through it and break all of them?
I think.
I think we should start, yeah, there and go to the bottom second notch. That looks like it'd work.
That looks good.
Yeah. That was easy.
Big money.
Big money.
Aha!
Oh.
Now to find those missing persons files.
Where's the light switch?
If we don't get a light switch in here, there's a, yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, it's Tetris.
Da, da, da,
Da,
da,
da, da, da, da, da, da, da, da.
There we go.
Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Hello,
That's a
Agent
lot of.
Tethers.
Oh no.
Cripes! Sheriff Bog! How long have you been standing?
Randall Scruffman told me you might be paying my office a visit.
That snitch.
I'm sorry. It's just,
Morale.
I really needed to see how bad this missing person problem is.
Everything I got about missing people is in those files.
Thanks. With all due respect, Sheriff, these files aren't exactly comprehensive. There are no dates.
What's in the files is everything I got, Tethers.
You don't know the date. Sad.
Alright. Isaac was last to be kidnapped before Daryl, who was kidnapped last. Haldor and Will were kidnapped before Ted. Ted was kidnapped fourth. Will was not kidnapped first.
Haldor, Will, Ted.
Okay.
Alright.
Daryl was first, and then Isaac.
Do you hear Zoe barking?
I thought I heard something.
Zoe.
Ted was fourth. Haldor.
Isaac was last to be kidnapped before Daryl, who was kidnapped last. So are they going from up down? Like that?
Oh. Last.
I think. Yeah. So it'd be Daryl. Why is she making so much noise? Daryl's last, then Isaac.
Yeah. Isaac.
Haldor and Will were kidnapped before Ted. Ted was not kidnapped first. Will was not. Or Ted was not kidnapped fourth. Will was not.
Okay.
So, I think it's Haldor, Will, Ted, and then the other guy. Haldor, Will, Ted, Barney.
No, it's gotta be. Hold on.
Haldor, Will, Ted, Barton. That seems right.
No, they. Hold on. They were kidnapped
Ted.
before Ted,
Okay.
but Ted is not fourth.
So you'd be third.
So it's Haldor.
And I was right. Haldor, Will, Ted, Barney.
Oh.
That's a code that makes a lot of sense, don't you think?
Yeah.
What does that even mean then?
Oh, I didn't even look at the code.
It was like,
What is?
yeah, see? The door. Read it backwards, it might mean something, I don't know.
Retard.
I don't know, man. I don't
Aha! It spells a name? Teeter-daughter.
Did you say teeter-daughter?
Maybe.
Yes.
That's probably Melkorka teeter-daughter. And she's
Really?
a strange one. Keeps to
That's a
herself.
name.
Nobody in town really knows her.
Is she one of the missing people?
Missing? Nah, I can't say anyone would miss her. She lives in the old Peterson house over on the west side of town, near Valda's
That was
Inn.
mean.
Then I'd
That was
better
so
find out
mean.
what she knows about all these disappearanrances.
She's
Put
the
my
one.
furniture back in order and fix the lock on your way out, Tethers.
No.
I got an achievement for that too. Alright, I think we're gonna end it here. Nine one. Okay, anything you have to say to the stream, Kendall?
No.
No? We have cost taxpayers millions.
Oh, 69. Ew.
Okay, we're done here. See ya. Say bye, Kendall.